26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're going to.
Now Brown only lost the football.
Hold on to the ball, Antonio.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I would love to have him.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys, you got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Wilson, pass incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just used on paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen,
you see the whole screen, you see the whole line disappear. That's his design for me.
Running backs in the passing game, they covered that play successfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson caught left side Hopkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
I know how to stop that.
22 yards there, 1st down. Again, Wilson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On third and goal, Wilson.
Oh, good.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An out route there for the score. A quick
that was a good pass. This must be different though, you know? Because you don't play with your favorite reason. You play with some other favorite. So I got a favorite like boy the fly. I play with it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down.
But then, what team is your team? You know the team that I got? The 74? That's what I'm playing this for, to earn players for that. That shit you win money on.
Last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing again on second down. Rivers to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, let you boy.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
I need to see him.
Get away. Rivers is dropped. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
First down's on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a run with McCaffrey. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
Sit back there, you're going to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On second and 9, Rivers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that 1 foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 51 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Well, if anybody love you, I still love you. Still make me feel good.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Still make me feel good.
This will be taken in at the 1.
What you think?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
What you think? Madden. Yeah, the new one came out. I know. It's good though. It keeps me out of trouble.
This next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
By the time you call me back,
what you
nigga.
did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, second and 9, just a yard on that last run. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Yeah, please, my nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Hello? Yeah, speaking. How you doing today?
Alright, so I'm just calling to confirm your appointment.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
I thought it was on the 6th.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
Yeah, but that's perfect. If you could do tomorrow morning, I would love it.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's a gain of
Man, that's amazing. You just made my day. Yeah, God bless me and God bless you too, I guess.
But in a sense, that just
Tomorrow morning,
for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
I already paid. Yes, sir. Alright, bro, you the man. You don't know that, but you the man. Alright, man, thanks.
I should just go take that shit for the
Yo.
security.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Yo. Nah, he ain't pick up, but I got a phone call from my security school to come in tomorrow. They told me it was on the 6th, but I come in tomorrow.
A costly one as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
I'm gonna get a firearm. I'm gonna get a firearm. Fuck me walking around with a gun on me.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
You gonna hate it, nigga. Fuck it, man. I took all the tests. You gotta wait for them just to call you back. You know I was on it.
Rivers. Got a man that's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Oh, the
And
word.
that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end that.
And then after that, take vacation again. Get on the plane. You know I can figure it out.
Special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve
Yeah, I love you, man. I'll talk to your ass later.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Alright, man. I gotta go to my class.
This is feeling
Yeah.
at the goal line.
It's in Manhattan. It's Brooklyn Court. Damn, my class is early. It's all the way in Manhattan. I miss it. But if I get out, alright, damn. Shit. Alright. I'll see you later. Oh. I'm gonna go get a haircut. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna be in here looking like a madman.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe the
battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over.
I see what he's doing.
Defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Rivers.
I think that should have been a touchdown.
Picked up by the
But don't worry.
and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
This is what guys be doing to most people. Just be killing them and this online. Just get attention most of the time.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Oh shit.
Under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm
Throw it,
guessing
nigga.
the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you
That's
think
how
about
it
trying
is,
to fool
nigga.
them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Well, that came a little abruptly here. So
They trying to win cards too, you heard? The other
Let me
user.
spit this out.
He playing to get to the Super Bowl too. It's probably his first game. They be a lot of clown artists doing this shit though. They be trying to make you quit, do dumb shit like.
And a good return is
Send you invite Joe James, trying to take this. I'm sure you gotta get. I'm sure you gotta get extra. Like trying to swing you out of loss badly. I'm like, oh, this shit crazy on here.
They're trying to
Yeah, some niggas told me I'm gonna record this time with cheese, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This was like 2 years ago. I never got back on. I'm like, you didn't get my account closed because you mad you losing. I don't know what I'm doing to win, but you losing. You talking about I'm cheating?
Cleaning up some of the errors.
That's how you always have your videos recorded. So maybe that's what you know we send it out like that.
As well as we need to. Let's pick
The
it up.
stats are being
And we still
taken
have a
from
chance to
the
win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
He wins
The
it.
game you expected, that run there, that may get it done.
I was going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense is continuing to
But
contest
if I
every
left
deep
him
ball
alone,
that is thrown
the
downfield.
computer would have took it
Look,
myself.
it doesn't matter whether you're
But
playing man or
I
zone.
tried to
Eventually,
go
it
this.
becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. There at first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other. And he is
He got the same play I ran for a second.
Cowboy touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
You got DeAndre Hopkins too.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this
Oh my DeAndre Hopkins got 14 points. This shit hilarious.
with the extra point, and we are tied at
And
14.
we both got Antonio Brown. No, I don't know if he got Antonio Brown.
So a
I'm gonna look at his
tie ball
roster
game
when it's
here
over.
as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the
I hate my
25-yard
running
line.
back. I can't win a Super Bowl run. With the running back they gave me the
Coming
truth
up
from,
here
I
to
ain't like
start their
period.
next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made
I
defensively.
appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And the Cowboys pressure gets
see the middle, he fell back. I'm like, oh, he's gonna leave him open after that.
And all of his 340-pound glory gets the
I seen him. I see he threw that head fake. That was supposed to go. That was let it go right there. I made a mistake and tapped it. Now he tapped it. Shit. It's wicked now. How you throw the ball, but you gotta be on your shit.
Rivers to throw it. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40.
Think that was coming?
All said and done.
I flung that shit. And my son didn't go down. Pull up like, yeah. Do a dart.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Off to Thomas on the left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers.
I wasn't holding throw, I was just holding
Tried
back.
to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now
This ain't throw for nobody else to get it. My son said, yo, you go to start that time, I'm gonna hold you up. When you do throw that shit, that shit accurate.
What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half, scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. Right with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game.
Look at that. Antonio Brown's supposed to take that, right? It's supposed to be the break when you game. But watch him, watch him horse.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th.
Oh,
and it's intercepted.
He must have knew I was going. I don't know why.
His guys will get
he had both of them covered almost, right? But I still sit with the X, right?
The early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take it back at the draft, really the first round it was pretty.
I seen it, Tony. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easier right here. Tony was gonna break it.
He kind of knew that run. He was like, he's going
pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So it just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as they play 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the side.
I wouldn't have got sacked down there neither. No matter who's listening, I'm like, you know, make sure you protect yourself. Oh, they get the ball back.
And
when they get the ball back, now a hit and a loose football.
Yeah, that's the only place that ball is going. Out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable.
Then I put the ball in the left hand so that way the ball won't come out.
Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Over the middle, complete.
Don't know better hold on. He be trying. You see him? You think he got me though? I'm like, nah.
He's trying to hit sticky, bro. You can hear it.
I hear it.
Rivers now.
I hear it.
6 for 6 since coming back
Yo,
out of the locker
know what it is?
It's 1st and 10.
Guarantee it, I promise you.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And caught by Thomas for a Jets touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position.
Pressure comes in.
There's a man I seen get up.
Cameron Hayward, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this one just
that's a bad man in the open field. He might be the baddest in the NFL in the open field. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, pick your poise, nigga. What you gonna do?
Got sacked on the previous play.
He's
coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there and take the hit and successfully complete the
type his name in your phone. Watch the highlights.
Well done.
Saquon
from
Barkley.
the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
He might be the baddest.
From the gun, it's Wilson. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is
Caught that shit with one
hand. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I seen the second juke I should have did. The first one was good.
When you went for your second juke, I was like, that's a little too much here. But I see why you did it.
Yeah, I thought he was going to play, but he ended up trying to do something dumb.
No, I seen it. That's how, like, when you stop, you're like, oh, okay, I see why you stopped.
I should have let it replay. I played it slow mo. The first nigga I hit. Oh, slow up.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of it.
And all the way in.
He stopped. He didn't want to continue no longer. He ain't wanted the game. He said, nah, no more. The man left. He made the man quit, man. He was savage. But no, because after he seen the way your line, it's like your line basically partied that whole thing. Your line said, "Boom, man." Whatever he was coming with there,
it wasn't.
it was gonna get through because the line you already made it.
Somebody said it to me. I said, "Yeah, you can just move on my whole line to one side, and you just pick the right place to go." I was like, I got footage yesterday doing it to everybody. Like, everybody.
And I'm watching you, dude. I'm like, this nigga is like, he's looking at your defense. He's like, okay, he already knows that whoever's in the background is not going to catch this person if they even try to run. You got the line basically protected the whole way through. Unless they're smart and they change up their line, but like you be catching them. It's like, as soon as you get a set, you be like, nah, let's go right now. You get in time before they even try to set up after.
What?
Bro, I be peeping. I'm like, oh, this nigga, nah, he gonna do it right now. He said before that line even sets up even more, he's shooting it now. And boom, before they even get an idea.
That's the money I paid to get in the tournament. It was only 9 bands to get in the tournament. Quick sell, put that in my account. Earned $1.25. I just earned some shit and I earned some cards for my package. Replacement matches pretty soon. Oh, I got Aaron Donald. I heard his name, but I heard it on his side. Aaron Donald even doing that out there. So it's Jerry's got a problem.
Yesterday's game?
Which one is that? Who at the top? That's all my mans. That's
Charles
one day in the
Davis,
party.
as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And you see what I did. You can skip 10 seconds, go forward, until you get to the game.
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get
some
by
of the games
for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Right.
This will be taken in at the 1. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
No. That's what I'm saying. She said, I got to get her to see something. She tried to ask me for $100. I said, nah, send me the list. I got a screenshot. What, this weekend?
They'll run for the first time.
I'm gonna try, but I gotta get her head done for school and all that.
For 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success.
Yeah,
nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a quick slant as the throw is complete. Just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 42. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry for DeAndre Washington. Oh, he's got some breathing room. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. DeAndre Washington, 37 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, do your thing. Do what I'm about to do right now. Alright. You ain't alright.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This is McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
180! Alpha!
Now it's Penny. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Not a lot of headway on that carry, but when you're dealing with a defensive line that can cover up your center, sometimes you got to think about getting out of that play. Not going to be a lot of space when that happens.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
This nigga took a hit from like 3 niggas this game. 4 niggas surrounded this nigga just now. He still escaped them, bro, and got the first down. That dude Saquon Barkley, bro. He got tackled by 3 people at one time, bro. He got out of there instantly, boy.
Oh, now you watch it.
This nigga's nasty, man.
This is amazing.
He need a better team, though.
Nah, it's just the future. That's our future. They're going to build around him.
That's going to go as a
What do you think?
Wasn't it?
Odell left? Nigga, he wasn't touching the no more passes thrown to you. Nigga, we got a superstar stud that the NFL can't stop.
Up from the secondary.
That's how they got one. Dallas got one over there right now. Ezekiel Elliott. Walking around with ripped t-shirts like a chick. That nigga's a monster on the field, boy. Saquon is built like a fucking...
Yeah, he built like a tank, bro.
Yeah, nigga, and
boy, he's fast. You can take, and mind you, you can't, and even when you're trying to take him down, bro, he still doesn't go down. Bro, they have the giant.
that nigga strong, boy.
This nigga's a tank, bro.
They'll run for it. This is Foreman. And taking it across midfield. And
Bro, he's a tank.
A curious decision to go for it, but
You should see his college highlights.
Honestly, I read about it. He was making yards like it was the NFL, bro.
Fuck the NFL, dude. Treating niggas like little kids out there. Running full speed to one side of the field, stopping the shit you like to run all to the other side of the field. Yeah, watch his college highlights. Fuck hearing about it, watch it.
Here's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2
trying to stop this
yards.
guy, they can't.
Anytime you call an inside
I
running
see
play, you
nobody
just
moving,
know
but
there
stop.
should be a
Boy,
lot
he
of
should.
congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Oh, my.
He's going to fire one deep middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Shit you like seeing, he doing, right? I told you, that nigga is different.
Boy. This nigga moving like it's a video game, boy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer.
So Josh Logan in October.
What?
Travel time.
Throwing his Mahomes over.
My security license.
He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
When you go to the same school outside that
And taking it across
it's a good price anytime.
How much is it?
25 paid right then. He tried to tell me 160, but the lady charged me 125.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good
I already have my license. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. They probably need the 8 hours again.
Yeah. I need, because I already have the whole license and everything, the picture and everything. I just need to go get my license back.
Anyone out of your
I
defensive
don't know.
front,
Because I called the place and they told me if I have it already, go get my 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then get my license, because remember the 16 hours was for your license. Then you went, but I probably might have to go back to one of them.
On second down, Mahomes looking in zone for Joe. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Julio Jones, 35 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I thought I was going to use it.
Is there anything Julio Jones can't do on the football field? One-handed, hauls it in, just snatches it out of the air. He's absolutely impressive and amazing at times.
That was a great one-handed catch. I probably wouldn't want him trying a 50-yard field goal, though. But everything else...
The only thing, right now, I'm not so sure he couldn't kick it through there, but the way that he goes up and catches the ball, his quarterback, extremely happy to have him on the squad.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Yeah.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
You said this one that's hitting hard or the last one? It was the last nigga that was hitting.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And teams always know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Yeah, hard.
Down 2
Alright, we ain't gonna take that home.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with
Yeah,
it. I don't think
characters
they'll
getting hit.
abandon it just yet.
Imagine what these niggas is taking in real life, though, boy.
At least 3 points.
If you hit shit in the game, what are they taking in like when they're on the field, bro? Playing this
You
shit.
gotta watch some great little shit.
Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw, Rivers. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Now Rivers. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slam. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that.
I got a meeting. We got to talk to them.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down. Stay ahead of schedule.
I'm trying. That's what I'm waiting on this shit for, bro. Why you think I'm still like fucking doing the job? Duh.
I'm work myself. What? That's like the ultimate plan.
Told you, bro. Once this job is over, bro, I'm trying to. That's why right now, I'm just trying to make bread and work with what do you call it? Do my door dashing, get some bread up. So by the time it's all over and said done with this job, I already know. So I'm like, alright, all my bills, everything is paid, everything's taken care of. I got a couple thousand in my pocket. Boy, I'm really about to set myself up. I'm not playing around no more.
Throwing again, Rivers. Inside the 20 before it's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 in the 1st down. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. 1st and 10 at the 19. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. The 40, the 30, past the 20. Right in. Touchdown.
Check out a little hole here.
As the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I ain't finished this bit.
Now for the PAT.
Let my take my bumps and bruises get the fuck up out of here.
And it is now 20.
I can come back and win, but
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
I do. Alright, that's my
This
shit.
fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next
Weird
drive.
though, right?
Some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here.
Why not? What are you going on?
Any points up? This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to go against is
Nah, we just gonna go to Century and switch some tags.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're gonna get all these points back on one
I got
drive.
caught with eating the other day doing
And
this.
last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have
I think it's
to
like-
patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
It's good though,
as you
nigga.
mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down,
Century.
and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll get this one up. About the 39 here. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
It's like throwing his controller.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
I got my security license now. I got a huh? Oh, you on your shit again?